với tài tử chính, ông Eric Saint John. Eric, it's my privilege to have met you and talk to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me today.
I'd like to ask you, of course, you are a veteran actor. When you decide to take part in this movie and when the director agreed that you play the main character, was it difficult for you to find out what happens with the character so that you can portray him perfectly in your imagination?
Right. Yeah. Well, first of all, it was a tremendous honor to be playing this role. This is a great man, a true American war hero. So it's a tremendous honor for me to play him. And to answer your question about the preparation for the role, the book, Ride the Thunder, which is right here on the table by Richard Bakken, it's a tremendously well-written book. And that's the source material that I used to sort of research Ripley and to learn about him, and all the details are right there in the book. So that's what I used to get my inspiration and also to base my character on.
Did you get help from other people, like the co-producers Kiều Chinh, Alan Ford, Kevin Lee, Joseph Hill, beside the director Fred Koster?
Yes, absolutely. Tremendous help from all of them, everybody you just listed. As far as playing the role of Ripley, Joseph Hugh plays Major Ben, who is Ripley's very good friend, and they worked together and had this wonderful relationship. So in Joseph Hugh, he's a great man, and when I met him, I knew instantly that this is somebody that I could see as being a lifelong friend, and I saw that in Joseph. So it was easy for me to sort of get into that mindset of the character as John Ripley and Major Ben were also very, very close.
You look really, you're good looking and you look like Wolverine to me.
Wolverine, okay.
But in the film,
I like that.
I saw a little trailer in the film. I saw you being pretty skinny and pretty hardened. Did you have to physically, go on a special diet, or do things so that you can portray the character?
Right, right. So yes, as an actor, you're working with different elements, and one of them is the physical. And so in the book I read, one of the excerpts is when Ripley went on leave. He went on leave to Hawaii with his wife, and in the book it's his wife saying how when she saw him after he had come back from Vietnam, he had lost a lot of weight, and he was hardened, and he was sort of very wiry and hardened. And so I thought, based on that, and I also looked online and saw some pictures of him when he was in Vietnam, and sure enough, he was very lean, looked very strong and hardened. In the book, it talks about them staying up, not eating or sleeping for days on end and fighting. So I took all that into account, and I thought that I had better, get that physicality. So I did. I had a special diet, and I lost the weight for the part, and that, along with the haircut and things, also add to it.
So you play with a lot of Vietnamese American actors and actresses in the movie. Did you find any problem trying to work together so that you can portray the story to the best of the director's wish?
Yes, no, quite the opposite. To the contrary, they were wonderful to work with. Everybody, Steve, Lynn, everybody was just such a delight to work with.
How about the bad guy?
Even the bad guy, yes. Roy played, our lead communist,
Yes.
and also Alan. He was also an actor and a communist, and they both did a terrific job. And they're great people, and it made the job of the actor easier. When you have the real people, authentic, genuine human beings that you're acting with.
Và thưa quý vị, giống như là tài tử Eric Saint John đã nói, trong phòng thu hình của chúng tôi hiện nay thiếu 3 tài tử người Mỹ gốc Việt cũng đóng trong phim này.